Anybody fancy a cup of tea? I'm making a drink. If anybody wants a coffee or a tea. Let's see. Right. Where are we? I can't get used to making just one cup. I lived in Yorkshire 40 years, my wife and I, and the children. And then eventually we moved down here to join up with a son and daughter-in-law. Yeah, so it's completely different. But when I look at the view, I look out the window here and I think how lucky we are to have the scenery and the countryside. It's all right if we go in, follow me through, and we'll go and that we got the things like this mean so much to me. This is, you know, things I've made over the years, stupid things. But I suppose at the end of the day, what means most to you is your family. Look at these. I don't know what all these are. There's a family picture from the past. Sally, Mark, June, myself. My wife, my daughter. It was Mark at Cranwell. Absolutely great times. I need some more batteries for this, and I'm going to have to go to the shop. Do you fancy coming down? I lost my wife 4 years ago. Yeah, and I'm still talking present tense, I'm afraid. And loneliness, you don't realise what loneliness is until it really happens to you. I'm fortunate. I've got my family. I've got my daughter. I've got my grandkids. I'm very lucky, very, very lucky. And yet I still feel lonely. I've got friends. We're all going to the same place, I hope. Doing our National Trust bit. But you feel such a chump walking on your own in the National Trust properties. So I'm not even in the National Trust any longer. Hello. You okay? Good girl, good girl. Probably thinks she remembers June coming out. She used to always bring her biscuits out and I always forget. This is where most of the badgers live, underneath the oak tree. And I never actually see them, but I do get them on here. And it's great looking back on them. They trundle out down here, and foxes from this side. I put them up on a tree. And I look through. It might sound stupid, but after a few days I'll pick the card up, take it back, look at it. I'll see the foxes and the badger, and I still keep looking. Maybe you'll see her again walking on here. I think that's why I do it. You guys just want to give me a minute? Sorry about that. Right. You look at that moon, and it's just like we're both down here again, clearing the open spaces, having a laugh and a coffee. And I guess I understand how a lot more people feel like that. Everybody eventually. But thank God I got so many things around me and a great family. But you still get lonely in the strangest of places. It's a lovely place to live. There's a lot, as we enjoy everything about it. It is good, but you always miss what you've had before. And I mean, there's all the things in Yorkshire, and I loved Yorkshire. We both did. But this, we're so close to family. There's lots of good things about it, and you don't get views like that everywhere. The old manor, the people are all so nice around here. You suddenly think nothing lasts forever.